1 minute broadcast from before.
Perfect.
Boop.
Look at that. Oh, handsome fella.
Excuse you.
Excuse me.
Boom, 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 boom. Hey, chat, if you could also help us with levels and things, that would be super-de-duper. It should be about right, but, like, you know, things get fucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Austin. I'm ready. I'm ready to be this sad boy.
I have to ask again.
Please
are
let him be happy.
Are we able to help him? Like, is this like a it basically Mass Effect 3 ending where it doesn't matter what we do, it's like this is just how it's gonna be, or can we actually save him?
Please.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Whoa, what does that
I was gonna
mean?
say, like, I wouldn't answer
I mean,
that.
maybe. I'm not gonna like say it's impossible. I'm also not gonna say it's possible, because like I'd have to like change my class and stuff, and
All right.
I mean, I don't think
I'm
we're
like-
trying to
I'm
convince
like,
him to not be a...
look, guys, I'm already statted for this and everything.
I mean, I don't think we're trying to convince him to not be a cleric. I think we would just want to convince him to not self-harm and eat a goddamn cinnamon bun.
Yeah, that's more or less where I'm at.
Not allowed.
I don't know. I see those two things as being pretty similar, like just on the grand scheme
Not
of things.
even a little
Fair
bit.
enough.
All right.
I'm a little loud, apparently.
Yeah. All right. I think I got you. I've lowered you by like 50% because for whatever reason before I had you at 200%. You do seem louder than last time, so I don't know what changed, but that's okay.
Sometimes it be like that.
Sometimes it be like that, and that's all right. And that's why we work as a team to get this all figured out. And I appreciate you guys for helping me.
To be fair, I did allow Tavin to sleep in a bed.
Allow.
Shitting in the street, that's just what happens.
Baby
I
steps, guys.
don't like that you use the word allow for bed. That's not great.
Well, I only used allow because Transpun used allowed. Oh wait, never mind. I didn't. I used allowed.
Yeah. Don't blame them.
I'm not blaming you, Transpun. I apologize.
I think Austin got a little louder. That doesn't make any sense. I literally lowered him.
I'm actually just getting progressively closer to my mic.
You sick bastard.
No, I'm fucking with
I
you. I'm
also
not
do
doing
like
that.
the idea of someone like, as I'm lowering the volume, raising the volume, being like, yeah, I don't get it. Like the screen keeps getting louder.
Hey, you
weird,
guys,
it's like
I'm here.
It's like the same volume, but now he's like super blown out for some reason. And
Yeah.
like, Austin's end is like plus 1,000%, and then Will's like minus 1,000%. So
Yeah.
it's just shredding the audio.
What?
In this episode, Tavin will be played by the Trails in the Sky airship announcement person.
Well, seeing as we're already practicing a debate, Chula, if you can just give us a little intro and just a short little blurb so I can get levels for you as well.
Yes, hello. I am Chula. I am having a much better day today.
Yay!
Yay!
Feels good, man.
Good.
Yay!
Wonderful. Hey, Aram.
Hi, it's
Handsome
me, Aram.
devil.
Yeah. This is me, and I'm Aram. And Aram is me.
Whoa.
So you can see me in the hit game. Baba is you. No, yeah. No, I'm. This is my volume, and are we? Is that all you want
Yeah,
from me right now?
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, people are giving me the numbers and the positives and all that jazz.
Yeah, we're getting the numbers in from home base.
Yeah.
There's definitely some trajectories happening. Some graphs are being made.
Yeah. And then Kiane.
I am Kiane, and Kiane means me.
Got it in one.
Wait, that king, the one who DMs for surprise round, the one and the same.
Oh.
My.
I like the Hobbit. Anyway,
The Keen volume's still good.
is that good? I'm gonna assume that's enough.
Yeah, no, that's plenty.
I need to read War and Peace. Let me pull out the tome.
Oh, yeah, I'd love that, but maybe.
Sounds like a solid sound test.
Another time, maybe.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we find out what happened last time in the Slithering.
Last time on the Slithering, you were all heading to the city of Keybway to purchase some dark wood as a gift to your parents because their wedding anniversary is coming up. But things never go as planned in these games, otherwise there wouldn't be much of a game. You met a seller named Kindi Laflin, who, as you are about to finalize your purchase, exploded into a giant writhing black ooze.
God damn it,
Which
not
you all-
again.
Yeah, ruining all of his product, because of course it did.
Also, his life.
Yeah, that too. But
I guess.
yeah, I guess. You all were able to just barely defeat it. It gave you sort of a run for your money. Then you were
it sure did. Kind of beat our ass.
Yep. Then you were approached by an Abayone Munme. I'm not even sure if I'm saying that name right, but whatever.
Sure.
Sure. She's with the city's representative council, and she has hired you to find out what's going on with all of this ooze stuff. People are turning into ooze, and that's bad because it's bad.
Ah.
She gave you 2 leads. One was to meet an envoy from the city of Nex, or the country of Nex, the Nexian envoy, whose name is Mafzat Ahadin. She also mentioned meeting someone named Batsulan. You met both of them in your respective parties. With Batsulan, you had a debate,
Someone say debate.
which, oh, hold on. Where is it?
Oh yeah, get that debate horn. Yeah.
You,
Debate? Debate? Oh, it's someone debating?
Yep, you guys had a debate. After beating him in the debate, he sort of warmed up to you all a little bit, as much as you could feasibly do. And he said that some of his acolytes might have contracted this disease, this curse, this whatever, and they are held up in a storehouse on the other side of town. You also learned from Mafzit, the Nexian envoy, that there are rumors of an orc turning people into oozes. Whether this is intentional or not, nobody knows. You all went to the end and went to bed, and you now are waking up. Who would realistically get up first? We can roll, or we could just be like, so-and-so would be awake first.
Taven's probably an early riser.
Yeah, Tavin seems like an early riser.
Mm-hmm.
He also went to bed first, so...
This
I
is
mean-
true.
Not first floor, second.
Ooh. Taven will wake up, and he will just sort of sit at the edge of his bed, cross his hands, utter some prayers. Very quietly. He doesn't wish to wake his sister. And then he will likely get up, open the door very quietly, close the door very quietly, just as the probably a little bit before sunrise. And he will probably actually go for a little bit of a morning walk.
And he's off, and we never saw him again.
After about 30 minutes, he'll probably come back with,
Yeah.
along with the
Someone will
sunrise.
probably else be awake by then.
Yeah.
So yeah, you go do your walkie walk. Goodbye.
No, he's done.
He's gone. He's off on his walk.
Let's see here. I feel like Tabitha is probably an early riser just because she's like in school. So
Yeah, she has a schedule to keep normally.
yeah, no,
These two probably don't.
Oh yeah, Wendica absolutely sleeps in until like noon.
Great, we're gonna miss
These
half
lazy
the fucking
fuckers.
day.
Yep.
God damn it. Yeah, no, so, Tabitha...
Oh, Tavin will have left a note in the event that you woke up while he was out.
Oh, yeah, thank God, because Tabitha was like,
Yeah.
oh, good morning. Ah! Looks over that he's gone.
Ooze!
Just says, good morning, Tabitha. I hope the morning meets you well. I just went out for a morning walk. I shall be back shortly. Signed, Tavin.
Oh.
Just says, good morning, Tabitha. I am now an ooze.
Yay and verily.
Oh, thank goodness. All right, well, that's what I needed to wake up. I won't need coffee this morning. Tabitha gets back in her nice big dress and whatnot, and she does her hair, and she's realizing how nasty this fucking place is.
Yeah,
it's like
gross.
as she's
It's
brushing,
rough.
as she's like brushing her hair, she's smiling and pleased and like looking in the reflection around the room, going, "Oh no, oh no!"
Yeah,
Like,
as the light comes in through the window, and it's like normally the birds would be singing, but then you look and it's like, oh.
Yeah. You would see, Tavin probably would have left his armaments and his chainmail there, because he's going out for a jog. He doesn't think that anything serious is going to happen. And so, you do see the rusty sort of chainmail with its bad little clumps of something that's stuck between some of the chains, and the strange flail that he has that seems to end in this gnarled, wrapped up, barbed ball of twine, and or I should say something more like steel, and it has a series of stains on it as well.
Tabitha just shakes her head. She's like, I wish I had something to clean that up, but that's just not a thing I can do. By the end of this adventure, we are going to get him a cinnamon roll. It's not up for debate. And she just closes the door very quietly. And, oh, is she the type that would wake her siblings up? Yeah.
I mean, who else is gonna?
Yeah, no,
They'll sleep all day.
Tabitha. Twins, are you up?
Ah!
Yes, okay. Well, I heard that simultaneous groan. You're up now, so I'll go get breakfast for us. Come down when you're ready.
Okay.
What makes her think she has the right to wake us up?
Before 11 a.m. Ah!
Yeah, it's probably at most like
It's
9.
like you're looking out and it's like the sun is barely rising. It's like maybe 6:30.
Yeah.
She like puts the back of her palm over her forehead and like arcs backward in an overdramatic fashion. Ah, travesty.
Albrin like slowly rolls over a couple times till he's like at the edge of the bed, peers over the side, sort of like starts to roll one more time, so he's like teetering on the edge. I can't do it. Go on without me, sister. Leave me in this place. It's over for me.
I can't leave you here, brother.
The floor is lava.
Wendica sits on the edge of her bed, reaches over, and like gently pushes Albrin off onto the floor.
Oh shit.
Wendy, you fool. You should have saved yourself. He flops onto the floor. Just lands like face down. Fucking dead.
Eventually she stands up and taps him with her shoe. You alive? Allie? Are you awake?
No. But it doesn't seem the choice has been left to me, now does it? All right. He works his way along the floor towards the door, feeling it out. Must be around here somewhere. Oh. Flops over the threshold. Oh no, there's more.
Do you want me to carry you down? I'll take the bullet. I'll do it.
Yes, please.
All right.
I can't.
She picks him up and slings him over her shoulder.
Oh, Jesus.
Wendy, it's vitally important. It's vitally important. You must find me pallbearers.
Pallbearers?
I can't die in ignominy and anonymity.
I don't
Let
know
me-
what either of these things mean.
She just stares at you blankly.
Blinks one eye, then the other. Alright, he's just gonna get Princess carried down.
Yeah.
Actually, no, not Princess carried. From how you described it, sounds like he's slung
just
over your
slung
shoulder
over the
like,
shoulder, yeah.
like a sack
Yeah, like-
of rutabagas.
Dragged by the foot.
Yeah.
Scene from Shrek.
Okay. You guys make your way downstairs. Look at you.
Ka-chow.
The morning crew is somewhat around. Tabitha, while all those shenanigans were happening, you were called up to the bar. This man addressed you. Yes, are you Tabitha Varia?
I am. Hello. What can I do for you?
Yes, we actually have a package for you. It comes from Miss Abayone herself. She said something about one of the people you saved wanted you to have it, but they didn't know where to find you. So, there you go.
Well, thank you so much. That's lovely. Oh. Tabitha takes it. Is it like a little box or what?
Yeah, it's like a little box. It's wrapped up in like some kind of not like nice wrapping paper, but it's wrapped up in like construction paper, like just paper.
Well, I should wait for the rest of the family to open this, but thank you so much. And Tabitha then makes a request for a nice breakfast spread for the siblings, and then looks at the stairs because I'm sure it's enough noise.
Yeah. Well, when we get to about here, Albrin taps Wendica on the shoulder. Wait, turn me around. I need to see if she's out there.
Sure.
And our brother as well. Turns. He peers over the stairs, sees that Tabitha is indeed down here. All right, set me down.
Okay. She does so.
He adjusts his coat, smooths his hair back with a hand, flicks the side of his halo, which is like ding. And then looks like he's gonna throw up for a second, but composes himself. And then just suddenly puts one foot on the banister, then the other behind it, fucking slides down it like a Tony Hawk maneuver, flips off and lands dramatically. Good morning, Kibwe. Your sun has arisen.
Oh shit! I want to
Give
do
me
that.
Land in manual so you can continue the combo.
give me a I want to say that's a performance check to see if anyone like pays you any mind.
Ooh.
These three dwarves over here kind of look at you. This purple one is kind of like, gives you like a little thumbs up. The other two don't care.
I'll take it.
All right.
Stops to catch his breath again. Wendica, dear, everyone's waiting for you.
Coming! She mimics the action to the best of her abilities, but rather than sliding, ends up trying to sprint her way down, balancing on the banister.
Oh no.
Give me
And,
also a performance check.
Oh goodness, my performance is not good. I don't.
I don't think anyone's spent in performance.
I have a +10. I just rolled a 2.
Oh, well, that'll happen.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah,
All right.
you do
Okay.
like a fucking. You just look cool.
I like to imagine Albrin assumes you're gonna do that, turns around, getting ready to catch you as you pirouette off, but then Tavin just walks in and is like, "Oh,
hello.
like fucking football
kicks him in the
interception."
Ah!
As you do that and you crash into Tavin, because that's hilarious. This portly gnome sitting alone at his table claps. Oh, good show, good show.
Ow!
Oh my
So when Albrin was getting ready to catch Wendica, when Wendica gets intercepted by Tavin, can Albrin move to catch Tavin and French dip him?
Give me probably like an acrobatics.
These are the important roles.
They are.
Is he here fast?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. It's very
Oh.
cool.
Oh, brother.
Oh. Fancy
it's
meeting
good
you
to
here, brother.
It's good to see that you're awake.
Stands Tavin back up and dusts him off a little.
Ah.
Is this what every morning is going to look like? You two assaulting our brother?
Yeah.
Looks through the door to the sky. Oh, is that the sunrise? How novel.
It is.
No assault. No assault, sweet sister. Only an accident, I'm sure.
Mm,
Yeah, no, I didn't see it coming. Oh man, when you wanna hide your presence, you're really good at it.
Interesting. Few in my old band would have considered me a sneaky type.
That sounds about
You-
right.
You've just got that naturally unassuming charm.
Tabitha just crosses her arms. Anyone sneaky to the unobservant.
Well, shall we break our fast?
Yes,
Yes.
I
Yes.
think that would be, and I actually placed an order already, so it should be ready quite soon. Not to mention, she holds up a box, we received a gift for being, well, heroes, as it were.
Oh,
Ooh.
excellent.
Our just reward.
She
Without asking, he tries to take it from her.
Tabitha, like, you probably snake it from her, because she, like, genuinely smiles when all three siblings go ooh the same way at the same time.
Aw.
And then it gets taken up her little shit.
Ignoring her, he returns to the table, sets it down, rubs his hands together eagerly.
Of course they would marvel in our heroics.
By the way, I'm going to modify my name tag to not be Varia.
Yeah, I
Am I
will.
right?
I don't want to be noted.
Yeah, I
don't
tried
want to be
changing it, and it
related
didn't-
to
it
you.
didn't-
I
fix
am
anything, so-
disowning all three of you.
Delete, save settings. Bam. There we go.
Now it'd be Wendica.
Wendica.
Well,
Wendica,
let's
baby backwards.
see. Let's see how the largesse of the good people of Kibwe finds us this morning. He's gonna open the box.
You open the box. You see an ash-colored rod capped with steel on either end.
Oh.
Can we?
It's a
is
stick.
Is it one of those like little tubes where you hide the real present inside it?
It is likely more than a stick, thank you. She reaches across and grabs the rod.
It is a fine stick.
I actually have like some identifying magic wicked quickly.
Tis a fine stick, but short is no pool, Irish.
Yeah, you can identify magic swiftly. It only takes a minute to determine if it's magic or not. For me.
Ooh.
So.
Okay,
do
you
it.
take your minute. This is definitely a magical item.
Ooh. What?
Oh, so it's a fancy
What is it?
stick.
As I stated, it's more than just a stick. And I think it's probably even greater than a fancy stick because this is magic.
Oh.
As you wonder what it is, it starts to fold off, and it turns into a shovel.
Oh, they sent us a stick that's also a tool of manual labor.
Oh, this is marvelous! She is
You receive
ecstatic.
the Traveler's Any tool. You imagine a specific simple tool, a hoe, shovel, sledgehammer, a hand drill, ice hook, trowel, etc., and the Any tool transforms into it. Transforms the wooden portion into a shaft and the metal caps into spades, hammerheads, or the like, allowing for most basic tools, but nothing more complex. You can turn the item to its rod form with an interact action.
So it's from the enemy, and they gave it to us so we can dig our own graves.
First, I don't think the ooze was smart enough to do that. She thinks, and you see that while it's in her hand, it keeps shifting to different things that she thinks about. Second, I think this is charming. I like this a lot. This is fun.
Yes. It's very useful.
There's a set of whittling tools in there, perhaps?
Thinks about it. Does it turn into, like, a whittling tool of some sort?
Yep, it can only turn into one tool, but sure, if it's simple enough, I don't see why not.
One of the
Whittling
time.
tool is
all right.
effectively a knife.
I can see how this could be useful.
See? This is a most stupendous gift. Oh, I wish I knew who provided this.
They couldn't have made the base form some sort of tasteful gold accessory? Well, I suppose we can't have everything.
Well, I don't know if you'd really want it to be gold if you were going to be digging with it or hitting things.
It's probably going to get quite dirty.
Exactly. And is that what
Well, you
you
can
want?
just wash it off.
That's also the easiest answer, quite frankly. She just points it at Wendica and it turns into a trowel.
Gold is also notoriously malleable. It wouldn't make a very good tool if it were made of gold.
It's a soft metal after all, so you swing it once at something as a hammer and it's just going to dent in on itself. So.
Oh, you can have it.
Someone appeared behind the bar.
Oh.
It's the young halfling girl from last night.
Oh, right,
your
yeah.
Table. She's also here again. She brings over your big platter full of sausages and pancakes and breakfasty things.
Oh, this is wonderful. Thank you so much.
She's you know those like barmaids who'll balance like 100 drinks and like all that stuff. She's like basically doing that with all of your plates, and she stumbles over. Oh, okay, yes, here you all go, and she deals them out.
Fabulous. Oh, this is wonderful.
Do you have any coffee?
Let's see. Yeah, I think we got a little bit more in the bag. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She goes to coffee.
Now,
Oh my god, it's been like years since I've woken up this early.
I
It hasn't actually been that long.
well, I think it's a nice change of pace because you miss half of the day. That's so much time for studying and reading and practicing.
All right, nerd.
I know what I am. Leave me alone.
And prayer.
All right, nerd.
Speaking of which, Tavin goes ahead and offers a short, hardly audible prayer over the meal and begins to dig in.
Does he have more than just bread?
Oh, yes.
He has the exact same plate you all have. Since you didn't necessarily specify, you just got a bit of everything.
Oh, Tavin, you have no idea how happy it makes me to see you eat something.
Oh, of course I can eat things. Yesterday just happened to be my fasting day.
So that's just once a week.
Sometimes twice, sometimes 3 times, depending on any sort of activities I might have been engaging in.
Okay, well,
Activities? What activities do you engage in, dear brother?
well, yesterday
Well-
was combat.
Yes. Anything sinful, I typically will take a day to fast or will find some other means of atonement.
Such as?
Anything from a penance walk.
Oh, no, I mean, what sins do you commit?
Well, in some cases, perhaps having impure thoughts or acting in a way that is unbecoming of a man of my stature. Engaging in violence, wroth behavior, letting my emotions get the best of me in certain situations.
It seems like a fairly severe punishment for such, honestly, innocent mistakes.
There are no innocent mistakes.
Oh. That's...
He's right.
No.
There's only whoopsie doodles.
There are only mistakes, and sin is among them. And sin requires atonement.
So if I accidentally forgot your birthday, is that a sin?
No.
No, if anything, he'd probably tell you that celebrating his birthday is the sin.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Vinny,
Oh.
Vinny, honey.
The day of my birth passed many moons ago.
But it comes back around. It comes back around every year.
You can't escape your birthday. It'll sneak up on you.
Not really. It's the anniversary of your birthday, less so than it is your birthday, but celebrating it doesn't seem to have much weight, especially when you're as long-lived as we typically are.
Tut, Vinny.
I mean, it
You
does...
see.
Go for it.
Go. I was just gonna say that, it's a celebration of being alive.
Yes, and it doesn't need...
Every day is a celebration of being alive.
You don't seem
Right.
to be celebrating much.
Perhaps my celebration merely looks different from yours.
Listen, it doesn't even need to be something grandiose. Like, you don't need to have a massive feast. It's just a little treat, really. You know.
One cupcake. One.
Today I am gifting myself with the treat of having a lovely breakfast with my siblings.
Oh.
She puts her hand over her heart.
It's true. Our company may just be treat enough for any man.
Oh, man. If only
Well-
I'd thought of that line earlier.
Well, it's certainly enough for me.
All right. Well, all the same, it's just... I don't want to force anything on you because that's rude, but I think you deserve more.
You're very kind to think that.
Oh. Well, Tabitha realizing there's jack and shit she can do about that.
Yeah.
I think it'd be wise to discuss what our course of action is going to be today. I believe we had a few leads, and thinking about it, it might be wise to investigate the mines first to see what's going on.
Yes, I believe
there.
the mining camp would be best suited if we all investigated together. It sounded like that situation might be quite dangerous.
Well, after you two almost got caught up in this town's favored blood sport, I'm reluctant to have us part ways in any case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
Indeed.
I'm with Allie on this.
Yes, I think we're all in agreement that, at least for now, definitely sticking together. So that's why I wanted to make sure we were on the same page of where we were going first. I think the mines were a nice choice, because once we learn more about that, we can head on over to... there was a gentleman in the western side of town who apparently can make oozes, and I guess no one decided to put those two together. So let's... yes.
Indeed. I believe he was he described as a half-orc gentleman?
Yes, that's to my understanding.
Heck, if I remember.
Okay.
Yes, I think so, and also, I believe he was also described as being a bit of a grump, bit of a grouch, and possibly with ample motive to turn people into oozes because he's had a bad day. You know, the usual.
It might also be it might also be that he is being falsely accused.
Yes.
What on account of the racists?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that's true.
I've been there. Altogether too many people in Galarian who persecute we elves simply because we're superior in beauty, skill, and every other metric that matters.
Hello, Clover. Thank you for the coffee. Excuse my brother. She just takes the cups.
Ah, yes, thanks.
Oh.
Takes coffee, does not think anything
Yeah,
of
you
this
get these
interaction.
like it's normally they would normally have ale. They're just like big fucking steins full of coffee. It's probably more than you need.
That's definitely more than Tabitha normally drinks. She's like, oh dear.
Yeah,
Oh.
Wendica chugs it in like one go.
So what's your opinion of coffee, my brother? Sinful or winful?
I suppose it depends on what you do with it. It doesn't exactly cloud the mind.
Oh,
Gives
indeed,
you-
it gives vigor, fortitude, awareness, all the better to serve your god, yes?
Yes, I personally have no issues with coffee, or personally speaking, I have no issues with many choices that people make. But I can't help but worry. In any case, Wendica, that was impressive and horrifying in equal measure. And
Thank you.
I hope that you aren't beset with the jitters for too long.
She spins the mug around her finger, the remaining droplets left with inside of it, getting all over the table. Oh, I'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
You see, Tabitha is not used to having this big of a glass, so she's using both of her hands like a child just to take little sips from it.
Yeah, it's fucking strong.
Whew. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to maybe not drink even half of that to avoid being a little jittery myself. I normally... Oh! It's like fanning herself.
What a baby.
Tavin reaches over and takes a smell, just drinks a little bit. It's quite bitter.
I imagine him licking it like a cat out of the glass.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh,
Didn't know you were part elf, part ASMR, part cat
cat.
on your grandfather's side. There's a little cat in there.
Little cat.
Hey, bitch cat.
All right. Well,
It was a witch's familiar.
well, is everyone ready for adventure?
Yes, indeed, but I'll tell you what I'm ready for first.
Hmm?
Shopping! Just one thing I need.
Sure.
You see, in our encounter yesterday, well, it seems as though if we encounter any more foes like that, and I strike them with my weapon of choice, it seems that our problems only multiply.
Ah,
Whereas
Indeed.
Wendica seemed to be doing quite well with those furious fists of hers.
Thank you,
Um,
thank you.
My hands have a delicate finesse to them that I simply couldn't risk getting scorched and skittered by those acidic creatures. So I need a new weapon. And I'm hoping that you, dear sister, pointing at Tabitha, can help me find it.
I'd be happy to. And an astute observation. I hadn't even considered that. Yes, I'd love to help you. And this...
I should go arm myself. I believe I left my things in my room.
All right, yes. Get suited up. We'll be ready to leave in just a smidgen.
Indeed. Just go upstairs real quick.
And
Yeah,
besides...
you do that.
Tabitha leans on the table a bit. This is why getting up early is excellent. We'll be first in line, so you'll have the pick of the litter.
But when I usually get up, I can arrive precisely at the lunching hour when everyone else is away.
Yeah, and I mean, like, this isn't like donuts. Weapons don't just leave the shelves like that.
I know, but all the same, it's just nice to... There are good things to getting up early.
Maybe for you.
Well, in any case, yes. I know this town pretty well. I've come here more than once. I also needed to do quite a bit of studying, seeing as we're trying to recruit more people for the school. So, let's see here. Should I roll a society?
To see how easy it is to find a nunchuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Don't give it away, Kiane.
Oh, I actually rolled
No.
kind of not great.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I assume Tavin will be back in a moment. So I can
Oh,
put you guys in the world map because I doubt you. I assume you're going to go get your weapon, and then you're going to go off on your way to all your leads. Or are you coming back here?
I think we're just gonna go straight off to business
Yeah.
after that.
Makes sense.
Once
Okay.
Nunchuck is acquired.
I guess
Yep.
I'll throw in my own shit just in case I roll like a god. Nope.
Rolled half is good. Yeah, so you look around. Even this early, it's very busy. Lots of wagons coming through. There's lots of people and foot traffic. So it does take you about an hour to find a shop that sells the weapons you're looking for.
Mhm.
You come across a store called Ninjas and Ninja Accessories, and lo and behold, there's all kinds of stuff in Keyblade.
They were
You-
really
Wow, I didn't
specific
know
in that
they-
branding.
Albrin looking at the sign. There's no way that's a word. I have to see what this is about.
I'll say
the
it up
man
for you.
behind-
It's associates.
They strike me as
Oh,
fake.
accessories. Shit.
The man behind the stall, he turns around. He is in full ninja garb. He says nothing. He just stares at you menacingly.
Albrin stares back like all squinty like a high noon showdown. He doesn't know what this man's game is, but he senses a challenge when he sees one, and he knows the first man to blink will forfeit the advantage in the forthcoming negotiation.
Give me an intimidation check.
Oh fuck, that's not we'll try. Eh?
All right.
Okay. All right. So yeah, he stares at you, and you stare at him. He stares at you, and you stare at him. And he looks you up and down. He simply nods. He, without even looking, he grabs a set of nunchaku from behind him. He simply hands them to you. They have pretty decent, like, they're not like just shitty, but they're not really nice either. They're somewhere kind of in the middle. They're just like a solid black. They have metal tips.
Oh look, more sticks. Now how do I Oh.
That's a very long chain for such a
Oh
small
well.
flail.
It's designed so strangely. It has two handles. Where the hell's the actual head of
I-
the flail?
He does a quick overhand and like whacks the other one into the ground with a crack. Oh, I say, I think I could get used to this. This'll take. It's not as familiar as the good old rapier, but for fighting more of these ooze creatures, this might be just what the ninja ordered.
What's
The
a
ninja nods and he holds out his hand, expecting payment.
Yeah, he'll pay the, I don't know, player's handbook cost of an
I think
nunchaku,
it was two silver. There was two silver pieces. Two silver.
He'll
pieces.
throw it. He'll throw in. He puts the 2 silver, and then he'll throw in a third and give the guy a respectful nod. No words are used, but the sentiment of like, "Thank you for showing me this new facet of life" is conveyed.
He takes the money. He nods. He goes, "Cool!" and he punches a mannequin next to him. It splits in half and crumbles to the ground. He bows at you respectfully. Have
Oh.
a nice day.
You as well, sir.
How wasteful.
Whoa,
Steps out of the tent. Didn't he own that? I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
that was in fact his. But I mean,
Wow.
He swipes it aside, puts up another wooden mannequin.
He's just got us like a storeroom full of.
I mean, to
You'll never
be
know for
The
sure.
mannequin the mannequin poofs in a puff of smoke, and there's just a log in its place.
to be
Wow,
fair,
I can't believe you guys don't know what a ninja is.
I haven't really encountered it. I mean,
Oh.
I'm sure I.
I'm certainly not as well traveled as you,
Careful.
sister.
Sorry, that's not what I meant to do. I'm trying to edit this.
You know, they
You should be able to add a- yeah.
they ride on boats and sometimes they fly and things. They're pretty cool. She has no idea what a ninja is.
Are they like birds?
Sometimes. Sometimes they grow wings.
Am I able to roll something to know ninjas more? Because now I'm getting
would.
skeptical.
They're-
To know about world stuff, that's society.
Society.
They turn into a bird?
I mean, it doesn't sound completely unreasonable if they make such curious weapons.
Sounds
You
pretty
feel
unreasonable.
like
Suppose that is strange.
in your school times, you've maybe come across a paper or two about ninjas. You know the very basics of ninja and nothing more.
Yeah, and they can drop those weapons like bombs in the sky, and they land on people's heads, and it's terrible.
That sounds a bit far-fetched, but I admittedly don't know enough to decline it.
Have you ever met a ninja? No, you haven't.
Points at Albrin.
Yep, yes, now. I have a lot left to learn.
Aaron, you should be able to just look up a nunchaku and
Yep,
then just drag it on your character
I'm
sheet.
just plugging it in, and he's gonna...
Okay.
I'm gonna take that +1 striking rune off of my rapier for now and put it on this thing.
Ooh.
Cool.
Oh, you can just like move them around like that?
I believe so. Yeah, you could just. It takes maybe a little bit of time,
you just
but
put
yeah,
it.
you can just do it.
It's like a bonus that you put into a weapon slot.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
finally decided to just make it actually convenient.
Mhm.
Here, I'm gonna add. How much bulk does that one thing have? The shovel.
It says in the hold on. You all should be able to see it now. It is 1.
Any tool. It's 1 bulk, 200 gold.
Here, I'll show it to you all again. But it should appear in the treasure section of your notes with the adventurous pack and whatever else you guys will reveal over time.
Coolio. Oh, okay, there it is. Oh, fabulous. I'll just copy paste all this shit.
Yeah.
All right, that was the only little bit of business I needed to get in before we moved on. So if we want to go to the
Alright.
mines, I'm up for that.
Now, is it the mines or is it the miners' camp?
I thought it was
Oh.
the camp.
It's the camp.
So
Oh, yeah,
you
it is the
have
camp.
so you have the miners' camp, where those guys in the warehouse are. You have the Bakar block where the grumpy orc is, and you have the Bomandu camp just north of you, where the healer lady is.
Right.
You have.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe we should check in with her first, just because she's closest.
we are right here, so that makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's fine with me.
All right, let's do that then. Nice work, team. Let's go. Also, can I just say, I love the word womandu. That's very fun.
That's
Well,
a very
Mandy.
youth word to like.
All right, let's go.
Okay, you go. After
Excuse me, small
no, please,
citizens.
after you.
Pardon me. Do you know the healer?
Oh, it's the heroes!
It's like that scene.
Those are our
Oh
heroes.
no, he's wearing a tunic and nothing else. No.
Gross.
Yay! Anyways, we arrive largely.
You arrive. Let me find where is Worms to the where they at? Nope. Here we go.
Dun, 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 dun.
Just double check something real quick.
Oh, that's right. I closed my character sheet like a goober. That was dumb. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun,
All right. So yep, you make it to the Bomandu camp. As you get closer to finding this individual, you notice there's a lot of people on like stretchers. A lot of people have been injured lately. Some have turned into oozes. Some are very sick, all because of what's been going on in the town. And this place is overloaded with people in various forms of distress. But after some time, you do find Numu the healer working on a patient. You can only assume.
You said people have been injured. Is it clear how they've been injured? Like in ooze attacks or from something else? Does it look like?
You'd have to investigate a little bit closer.
I'll do a quick little just medicine roll just to kind of examine as we go through.
Hey!
Okay,
Look at
that's
that.
pretty good. You as you look around, there are people who are going through lots of various different things. Although the cause isn't immediately apparent to you, but they're sort of split up into a few different camps. There's some people who are suffering some kind of poison. Some who have just been straight up injured, broken bones and things like that, and some who are suffering some kind of awful disease.
What are the symptoms of this disease?
You look at the you look at some of the diseased people. They're all just sort of moaning and crying and having a terrible time. With that 28, not only do you know exactly what's up, but you also succeed at this thing you guys have to do anyway.
Oh, we
I'm
don't
the
even
healer
need
now.
you, healer. Get out of here.
Yep. So these people, these diseased people, they've come down with filth fever. This is usually caused by drinking dirty, nasty water.
Excess sin. I see. They've had a sin overload. There's nothing we can do.
Well,
except pray.
I wouldn't jump to that. I think there's probably something we could do.
No,
I feel like
gone.
considering
That's a joke.
that beam you shot me full of yesterday, I have to believe there is in fact something you can do.
Brother, what are you talking about?
That
I
was
didn't shoot
pretty
you with a beam.
Tabitha
Was that
looks
not
at,
what it was?
Tabitha just like looks at Albrin like, the hell was that then?
Is Aram crazy?
I mean, I used a beam-like effect on you to give you power, but Tavin didn't see that. His eyes were closed. He was praying.
Oh.
I have no idea what happens.
Tavin, as you're getting awfully close and checking out this individual, Numu notices and comes over. Look, unless you're here to help, I need to ask you all to move. We're very busy and we're already short-staffed.
I can offer some aid.
You can. What aid can you offer?
Well, I'm a skilled practitioner of surgery, and I...
Is that how that word is pronounced?
Surgery? Yes.
I've been saying chirurgy.
No, it's surgery. Yeah, it's...
What is that?
It's the very... like, you know how I do damage to myself and then heal me?
Oh, that's
it's
what-
primitive.
okay.
It's like old school surgery.
Gotcha.
Now you know.
Okay.
You know.
Yes, I have practiced medicine, and I do a bit of surgery and barbery. If I can help in any way, just point me to where.
Barbery, like haircutting?
She gestures to right in front of you. Well, what do you make of these people? What's wrong with them?
Looks like they
The
have
diseased people.
Looks like they have filth fever.
Okay, good.
Is there
You
a
know what you're
problem?
doing.
Is there a problem with the water here?
In some places, and some of the more poorer areas, they're more or less left to drink sewage.
Well, that's bad. What would I know about?
So with that 28, you automatically know what to do to fix this.
They just probably need to drink good water.
You can make a check to treat disease,
Okay.
which that 28 you succeed.
Yay!
So yeah, what do you do to help them out? Whatever you say, as long as it makes sense, will work.
Yeah, I offer them some clean water. I give them. I assume fever is part of the part and parcel with this. So I give them. I offer them or I start gathering around any spare blankets that don't look too filthy, and wrap them up in them so we can break that fever, and then. I start administering small poultices that I can sort of piece together out of some of the nearby foliage, light as it may be.
Yep, you start administrating treatment to the diseased people. While they aren't fixed immediately, they're doing much better now, and over time they will easily be able to recover. Numu watches you. Yeah, you've definitely got the stuff here. If you can help me with these other groups of people, I will be forever in your debt. She starts going off and doing her own thing, treating various people. You now have the injury camp and the poison camp.
Ooh.
Okay. I feel like I'm better suited for the injury camp.
Okay. Yep, you go over to the injury camp. Give me another medicine check.
Happily. All right. And I feel like each injury is probably pretty different, just depending on the circumstance, right?
Yeah, you just need one medicine check too.
Okay.
Once you do your check. Oh yeah.
Oh,
my
Jesus!
God.
So yeah,
Woo!
by talking to some of them, most of them are conscious. They're just like really banged up. There was a brawl over in the Bekyar block, so a lot of these people are just injured from beating the crap out of each other. So yeah, you're able to treat their wounds easily enough. If people with broken legs, you give splints and things like that. It's all very basic first aid stuff.
What do you have to fight over?
The one you speak to rubs his head. I don't know. I wasn't a part of it initially. We just sort of all got dragged into it.
All right.
I think someone stole someone's money, or someone cheated on someone. I don't remember. He holds his head. This one suffered a concussion, maybe.
Yes.
Someone cheated in a debate, and that's unforgivable.
They're using facts again.
All right. Well, you're going to want to try to stay awake as long as you can, until your head stops hurting quite so much. And can you blink for me? I say, looking directly into his eyes.
He does that. He's able to blink normally after your treatment.
Alrighty. Yes, I think you'll be fine. Just try to avoid stupid conflicts going forward, yes?
Yeah, I'll do my best. He looks kind of like, it's like if your mom was getting on to you about something, it's like, oh, sorry. He's kind of deep now. This is like a big dude. He's bigger than you. He's like,
Poor guy.
he's like, sorry.
Oh, jeez.
All right. And then also, you may have this. I hand him a pamphlet.
Huh? He just starts reading it.
Oh my god.
Well, our brother may have withdrawn in certain ways, but in others it seems he's grown quite nicely.
What? Sorry, I completely zoned out.
Well, that was incredible, Tavin.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm quite used to bandaging wounds, much more serious than that. Amputations and the like were quite common.
Oh, well, I'm sorry that would be a common occurrence, but I must say that was impressive.
Yes. Well, thank you. I'm sure if any of you had practiced as long as I have, you would do just as well.
How long have you been doing this again?
Oh, let's see. I think I would have learned it. I think I began working in medicine probably about maybe 6 years ago.
Oh boy. Allie, I get the feeling that maybe I shouldn't have left.
No, laughing is always reasonable.
That's not what I meant, but
Right.
Huh.
Well, okay. Is there anything else that we should be investigating while we're here? Or
Yes,
try to learn about?
we were here. We were initially here to speak to the healer. I'll take care of these people and dress their wounds and berate them for their foolish actions. The rest of you, if you could go speak to the healer, I believe that with the workload lightened, he might be willing to speak with us.
Of course, yes. Thank you. And maybe pester them with a couple more questions. See if maybe there's something else connected. I mean, in particular, which part of the city they were getting sick from? Because
Tavin gives a poor wink, and then kind of like points at his forehead, like he's indicating that he's already way ahead of you.
Oh, I shouldn't have even thought of that. Well done. I'll leave it to you.
we were not splitting up, right? That was the idea that we had.
Yes, we're remaining together. We're all in the same area. I think that's
Okay,
fine.
okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
All right, so the three of you go to talk to Numu, who is still working a lot. We'll settle Tavin's thing first. There's still the poisoned camp.
Indeed.
Give me another medicine check.
Yes. Let's see. All right.
24. Yep, you succeed. All right, so these people you're able to find out after examining them. They all have a very similar bite mark on each of them. It looks like it was from some kind of spider. They've all been basically poisoned by spiders, although where they came from you're not entirely sure. But after some time, you're able to
Yes.
more or less ease.
Hopefully these won't develop into staph infections. Can I figure out anything about the type of spider?
Final boss of the Slithering. Spiders.
Spiders, Georg.
You don't know the exact spider. You could definitely tell it came from somewhere nearby, though. Probably in the jungle surrounding the city.
Well, I'm sure spiders are quite common. You know, they say that everywhere you go, anywhere you are always within 3 feet of a spider.
Oh,
Is that true?
Do they?
Yes, they do
What?
say that.
I'm like,
around
now
I don't know.
spiders.
I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's true, but they do say that.
I don't like them.
Let's see here.
I'm beginning to think Tavin may be running in some odd circles.
Alrighty. Yes, just apply this balm, and is it? I feel like I could probably gather some better information. I want to try and get a tally of like what areas people live in, to see if there's like a commonality between like the district they live in and the spider situation.
Sure. So as you talk to people, the diseased people, as I mentioned, so this area you're in right here, the Wamandu camp, is where the poor sewage is that people have been drinking, because this is like a poor area. The people who were injured came from the backyard block, and that was over some sort of scuffle or something. The poison, as you talk to a few people, these are people from sort of all around the city, but most of them are traders. You find out.
I see. So you're coming in and out of town a lot?
Yeah. I think if I have a hunch, I think someone maybe, brought in, how like vermin gets around, like so rats will sneak into your cart or something. I think maybe that happened with a spider or something. I've seen it happen before.
Of course.
If they happen to
spiders hide in your clothing.
Yep.
And then they lay their eggs, and then thousands of spiders are born all simultaneously. It's quite horrifying.
Yeah, no, it is. He holds up his arm, it's covered in spider bites. Thanks a lot, though, pal. I'm feeling much better.
He holds up his arm, it's covered in spiders.
Yeah.
Oh, you know how it is.
You know how it is, yeah. I didn't see all of those bites.
Yeah.
How attached are you to this arm?
He looks at you pretty... You don't have to remove it, do you?
I don't know how attached you will be.
I mean, I feel like I'm feeling pretty okay. He still moves his arm. It functions fine. It's just covered in nasty spider bites.
I mean, with that medicine check, Tavin probably knows for sure whether or not he needs to take the arm.
You don't have to take the arm.
So I think I have to take the arm. I'm just fucking
Your
with you.
bedside manner is a mess.
All right. Well, you'll probably be fine. If it gets any worse, definitely get in touch with your local barber.
Okay. He gets up and he starts to leave because he doesn't want to be here anymore. Feeling pretty good. Thanks. He scurries off.
Fear is the best medicine.
Like when you're trying to
feel good.
When you're trying to get out of your annual doctor's checkup without getting a tetanus shot.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're wrapping that up, the other three of you approach Numu. Excuse me. She's finishing up things on her end. She looks over at Tavin. Well, I've noticed your friend is quite capable. You've shaved hours off of my workload. I'm in debt to you. If there's anything I can do to help you all, please let me know. Are you sick or any of you injured? She goes up to Tabitha and kind of opens up your eye a little bit and looks inside.
Oh, well, I appreciate the concern, and actually that's our brother.
I see.
If you did want to assist with us, we just had a few questions. Thankfully, we're all perfectly healthy, and we're happy to aid where we can. But as you are probably aware, there's been some curious developments as of recently involving people becoming oozes. Do you have any ideas on why on earth that could be happening, or perhaps even a consistency between the events, or even know anything about it?
I do happen to know a few things, yes. She sits down at a nearby table and addresses you all. There's a few things. First off, this is no disease or some sort of plague. This is some kind of curse. It smells different. There's some sort of wicked magic involved. I actually attempted to treat the very first person who turned into an ooze, but unfortunately my men and I had to take her down.
So you actually had enough time to examine her before she turned?
Just barely. Not enough to give me any information that actually helps. We've seen a few more transform to come in, and unfortunately they've all ended the same way. They turn into oozes, and we have to destroy them before they hurt anyone else.
Of course.
Can't you, keep them in cages or something until you can figure something out, or is that just out of the question?
That would work on most, but not on oozes. They can simply slide through the bars.
Not to mention the size of what they become is astronomical.
I thought that was an unusually large one.
That is a good question.
She looks at you all. Oh, you all know of the big, large black one that attacked the central market yesterday.
Oh yeah,
That's right.
we took it down.
Oh, that's...
We are your heroes.
Okay,
She laughs. Well, thank you, grand heroes, but there's, I feel like, still quite a bit of work to be done. They all come out quite large. They're all bigger than your average man.
So the one that we encountered yesterday was larger than usual, but consistently they are pretty big.
Yes, they easily explode into a much larger size than you or I. I believe it was a black pudding you fought the other day. I've started studying up on oozes to see what I can learn. They are about as big as they come, thankfully. So as long as no more of those show up, then our jobs will be a little bit easier.
Is there by chance a consistency in the time at which it happens? Like once every so many days? Is it happening mostly in a certain part of town? Just really anything.
We know that anyone who comes into contact with these oozes is potentially able to spread it. Although we've only seen humans turning into the oozes, so I feel like she looks at all of you. The four of us and your friend over there don't really have much to worry about, although you should exercise caution when touching others, just in case.
Of course.
You mean our brother?
Yeah, I haven't seen any elves or orcs come in and transform into oozes, only humans, which is unfortunate, but I'm also thankful it's not any worse than that.
Yes.
I recall the first woman who came in, her name was Matala. I could tell by her hands that she was a laborer by trade. She came in not quite lucid. She passed out, and before I was able to do much, she erupted into a giant ooze, and, well, my men and I had to destroy her before she managed to kill anyone.
Of course. No, that makes sense.
Trying to remember. I think she said something before she died. She said the words Crimson Asp.
Crimson
I'm not sure
Asp?
exactly what it means, but perhaps that will help you.
Is that
Is
something?
there a P at the end of that, or am I mishearing you?
It's a P.
Yeah.
It's typed in.
I typed it, yeah.
Yeah, it's the Crimson
Her last
Asp.
words were
that was-
Crimson
that
Asp.
That was
And
in
love
character
ass.
thing. You're good.
With a P, Crimson Ass. And,
Yeah,
her
We're
name was
looking for a
Matala.
baboon.
Yeah, this feels like occultism or religion, maybe? I don't...
I don't have any book learning skills, so I can be of no help
I know
whatsoever.
I have both occultism and religion.
Okay,
I've got law.
let me leave those to you guys then. Even though well, okay, because we could probably only roll once per each of us for a thing. I'll roll occultism because I actually
What's your occultism?
It's an 11, but my religion's
Mine
a
is
1.
2.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah, my religion's a 10, so
Oh.
I'm probably better off with the
Yeah,
religion.
so let me roll an occultism to see if that's like connected to. Ooh, I don't know, maybe.
I'll do a religion. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're about the same boat as me.
Okay, cultism and religion. Crimson Asp or any combination of the two don't ring any bells when it comes to occult or religious types of things. It doesn't belong to any cult that you know of or any god.
It might be something else then. Well, at least on the positive side, it probably isn't some secret cult or something. Well, unless we have no idea.
Hopefully it's a dashing ooze-themed villain whom we can foil in dramatic fashion.
Wouldn't that be something? Tabitha taps her chin. Yeah, probably later on I'll have her try to roll with like Arcana or something to see if maybe it's a magic ingredient or some bullshit. If anyone's got nature, that would probably also be a wise one.
Nope.
I've got a little bit of nature. It's like I'd have to roll pretty well.
I have
for
a
it
0 in nature.
Okay, it looks like I'll probably be the nature kid because I got an 8. So,
I have a 1 in occultism, a 0 in religion, a 1 in society.
well, let's see here. Out of curiosity, when was the first this Metala? When was she because she's the first one. When was that about?
See, it was 3 days ago. Hasn't even been a week yet.
My God, that recent.
Wow.
Does Metala have surviving family we can talk to, maybe?
We checked. That actually reminds me of something. She has no next of kin that we were able to find. She starts kind of looking around. Everything is sort of organized chaos. She pulls out a box. These were all she had on her person. Since no one has come to claim them, perhaps they will help you in your search for answers to this curse. She hands you all the box.
Thank you very much. And obviously we'll return this because it seems wrong for us to take it. Tabitha just gently opens the box and you see her put on these nice little delicate white gloves as she starts examining the things inside.
You start looking in the box. There's not too much of note. Her most of it was destroyed when she became an ooze. There's little tatters of something. There's little bits of bone from what was left.
Of her dog.
Yeah. Oops.
That she
But
was
there
walking.
is one thing left. You do find a small key.
Huh. Okay.
Huh.
I wonder, Tabitha pulls out the any tool and thinks of having it have the same shape as the key.
Oh shit.
That would be really cool.
I obviously it doesn't I can't look at a door and be like, aha! But I wonder if it's as long as I have the original, I could make a duplicate.
Let me see.
I mean, the answer could easily be no, and there'd be no argument.
I'm gonna say it tries to turn into a key, but it's a pretty big stick, so you have a giant kind of key.
Oh, you know what? That makes a lot of sense, actually. She puts the rod away.
It's a key staff.
It's some sort of
attempt.
blade.
Tabitha, you're a keyblade.
Valiant effort, Tabby.
Well, if you don't mind, she looks at Numu, I might have lied. I might borrow this key just in case it allows us to get somewhere and learn more.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. If no one has come to claim her belongings and it's been this long, then I don't think anyone will. So this is all yours to take.
I mean, it's
Where
been
did you
3
say
days
you
now.
were?
I gotta let this shit go eventually.
She nods,
Wait.
yeah.
Where did you say she worked?
Not sure where she worked, but I could tell she was definitely some kind of laborer. She She has the hands of one. They're tough and coarse and covered in calluses.
I mean, that's probably the mining camp. I'm sure there's other hardworking. Boy, my brain just turned off.
Sense.
Yes.
I mean, it makes sense.
And if we can maybe get into some office somewhere with that key, wouldn't that be convenient? Don't you think?
Based on the fact that she likely worked in the mines, I don't know if an office is quite something she had, but she might have something.
Maybe an elevator?
That just doesn't even exist. You know.
They've got like the pulley elevator platform things in mines, right?
Perhaps an escalator.
A personal chest, perhaps? Ooh, or a locked diary. Saucy.
I mean, that's actually more what I was assuming, is it's like a diary or a little chest of belongings, something of the sort. There could be something useful there to learn more, so coming here was an excellent idea.
Spicy.
Indeed. We should head down to the mining camp. I understood that to be quite a time-sensitive situation.
Yes, let's go. Well,
Okay.
Alright, I'm down.
Numu, thank you so much for your time. This has been immensely helpful.
Thank you. She goes to shake your hand, but then it's like, wait a minute. No touching allowed. You've helped me a great deal. If there's anything I can do to help you in the future, please. Yeah, you bump elbows. Yeah. Funnily enough, that's what we do at work now. We all bump elbows.
Yeah.
That's the standard Keebway Geeting. Did I say Geeting?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's happening to us?
The ooze is taking me.
The ooze is taking you.
our
Loss of
brain-
cognitive and brain function. Have to push you all down.
Oh, shit.
As
Numu has a shotgun.
we head out of the camps full of sick and injured people, Albrin's just gonna quietly hover behind Tavin for a moment and give him a friendly pat on the back. You've done well.
No, thank you, brother. I suspect coming here pretty soon will be your time to shine.
Perhaps. But I can only save a man's life in the critical moment of danger. Sadly,
It'd be anticlimactic otherwise.
my skills are woefully inapplicable to things such as spider bites and street brawls that leave men scattered and broken.
Well, in my time, I have discovered the unfortunate truth that men are little more than sacks of water. If you poke them enough, the water spills out. If enough water spills out, they die.
Oh, that much I know, picks teeth with rapier.
You really
Yes.
want to put that in your mouth after slashing an ooze just yesterday?
He turns and manages to summon up the most, hurt, aggrieved look possible. I wash it?
I don't know that.
You could have assumed. What do you think of me, sister? Do you think so little of me?
I would
Do
never.
you think he would wear such finery and not wash?
No, that's not what I meant at all. I meant
There's a disease going around. You must know. I know all about proper hygiene procedures. I'm sure I'm no match for Tavin in that regard, but to think that you would assume something so base of me.
Tabitha's
We
eyes
are not that inconsiderate.
Tabitha's eyes are wildly switching back and forth. You know I hate this. I hate it when you two go around me like this, like little wolves. I don't like it.
You know I don't like when you put me in flanking.
All right, yes, I just wanted to make sure because this is exceedingly dangerous and I wouldn't want to lose my siblings.
I know. Pats you on the shoulder.
Okay.
That's why I love you, older sister,
Yes,
dear.
and I love both of you. I don't
I
like
love
being
you
in the
too,
middle.
Tabby.
I don't like being in the middle. She just scurries away.
Wendica
Stop it.
puts herself in front of Tabby.
Oh, Wendy, I know what you're doing. That's why
Yeah.
I was in
South.
front.
South side of town. Going over here.
Here, we could probably just
We'll
teleport.
teleport.
Yep.
Yeah, Tabby, like, that's half of the reason she was so annoyed. She's like, I know where we're going!
We'll just open the map and fast travel.
Sure do.
Tabitha, you know how much I love games. We're going to share one of our favorite games with you. It's called Front and Follow.
Oh, bullying! I'm familiar. I'm
Okay.
very familiar with that.
Oh,
You
red
all
light.
you all reach the
Yellow
miners'
light.
camp, and after some asking around, you're able to find the mining storehouse that Batsulan was talking about. It's a big, large stone building, and in front is some very large stone doors.
Oh.
Well, I believe this is the place. Are there any employees or workers that seem to be walking around that we might ask what this place is and, like, if anybody's been seen working around here lately?
Let's see. Yeah, you can kind of ask some people around. Give me a society check to see how helpful they are.
I'll try.
Miners? Working in a miners camp?
I feel like
The
society is the
unthinkable.
new. Well, society is very helpful for this adventure, but I feel like it's becoming the new perception check.
Yeah, here, I'll-
Everything is society. 24. Yeah, you're able to find someone. They offhandedly mentioned that this is a storehouse for the East Mwangay Mining Company. They usually do lots of, gold mining and, iron and all that stuff down deep in the mines of the storehouse, but they don't really give you too much more information than that. They get back to work what they were doing.
Oh, my question was more if you've seen anybody coming in and out recently, maybe over the course of the past 2 days.
Yeah. Just the other day, I saw some of those. I don't remember. They're like robed guys. Some of them came in, but I don't know if anyone's seen them come out since.
Cultists?
I'm sorry, robed gentlemen, they went in and did not come out?
He just kind of shrugs. I think so.
Tabitha looks at her siblings.
Sounds like a cult to me.
That's
You didn't think that was perhaps a bit strange?
No, we see them come along. I think they hang out with that one guy. What's his name? B, something with a B.
Was it Batsulan?
Bad guy.
Yeah. They're usually. I mean, everyone in town knows who those guys are. They don't really seem to cause too much trouble.
I swear to God, if Batsulan's the secret bad guy in the entire...
The
Oh,
secret
great.
bad guy was the racist? What?
I
In
mean,
2020.
Real quick, as they're grilling this guy, Albrin's gonna just kind of case the building the way you would if you were looking to break into the place, just to kind of see if it looks like anyone has like broken in, or if there's any signs of like forced or unusual entry, or any signs the building hasn't been used the way it was like intended to be used.
Okay, give me a perception check. Give me a society check. No.
Yeah.
To know about
Warehouses are
buildings.
part of society.
They sure are.
You can just ask
20.
the warehouse.
Yeah. The warehouse looks to you. Everything's fine. No. Yeah, so you look around. It looks like there's only one entrance, and that's the front one. You don't see any windows or anything. It's just like a solid, like, stone building. It doesn't look like anything fishy's been going on.
out of curiosity, these gentlemen in the robes, what color were their robes? Black, white, red?
Was it a bad guy color?
Kind of white and gold, like that Batsulan guy. Pretty sure they were his guys.
I don't like that at all.
That
Well, he was the
Is it
one who
not-
told you
yes,
about
he
this
did
place,
tell
was
us-
he
he-
not?
Yes, he did tell us that it was his companions who were at risk. Well, we should take a look. Do you know who owns this this warehouse?
I mentioned earlier it belongs to the East Mwangay Mining Company.
Right. Well,
Did this Batsulan tell you why his associates come to this place? What do they do here?
I believe
I don't ask, and
proselytize?
I do my best to keep out of other people's business.
I see.
Oh, That was actually more directed at Tavin and Tabitha, because I'm curious.
Oh,
whether-
sorry, guy.
If
guy,
I were to-
guy leaves.
yes.
When you're done with him, he gets out of there. Sorry,
if I
they're
were
talking to me.
If I were to guess, perhaps they come here to proselytize.
Perhaps, but that fellow just now didn't mention anything about them doing something like that. He made it sound as though they come into this place and stay for an unknown amount of time. It seems like a very dingy place to hold religious services.
Well,
It is rather strange. Excuse me, the man that's walking away. One more thing, very quickly.
He stops, pivots around. Yeah.
Do you know where Matala lived? Needed to return a few things.
Don't know anyone by that name.
Fair enough. Have a nice day.
You too. He
perhaps
whistles
we could.
while he
Perhaps
works.
we should pay the man for his time.
He's already
gone.
That's-
Okay.
He's already gone. Let him go.
Tavin suggests having no money. Someone should pay him for his time.
A wondrous idea, but unfortunately he's already wandered off. So, but
Oh well. And so, yeah, I guess, and we didn't find anything odd with the building itself.
Nope.
No, that looks quite unremarkable. No sign that there's been anything strange going on the exterior.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and see if we can creak the door
Keep
open.
your wits about you, friends.
Of
Humans
course.
who go into buildings and don't come out might not be humans anymore. Taps his
Indeed.
nose.
Indeed, perhaps someone else should lead.
Ah! Finally, the role that I, Albrin, can play. Or you, Wendica.
Wendica's already in front. Yep, you try to open the door, Wendica, doesn't open.
behold
this-
a key.
You said this. Well, it's a big stone building. Is it a big stone door or just like a normal wooden or metal door?
It's a big stone door.
Oh shit.
Is it?
Big
Does it
stone
have like a
building with big
doorknob,
stone door.
or are we stupidly pushing on a big block of stone and thinking it's a door?
As you try to push on it, it's got like hinges on the side. The doors will like swing open. They're not just on the ground. You try to open it. You can tell just by kind of like trying to. It's latched from the other side.
I see. Well,
And there's no
Darn.
luck for a key to enter. Also,
We have to do the entire Bethesda dungeon to open this door from the other
Indeed.
side.
Indeed.
Well, we do have a key, do we not?
Yeah, although
if it's latched.
yeah, if it's latched, it's
Latched
more
from
like
the other side.
it's more like
Yeah.
it's barred. There's no
You-
lock.
Yep, you
And-
look
I
like there's no. It's easy
And-
enough to tell there's no
Yeah.
thing for a key to
And
fit
you
in.
said there's no windows.
Correct.
Is the roof also made of stone?
The roof is made of wood.
Oh, hey!
Hmm.
Do you need a boosty? Allie, do you need a boosty?
I always can use a boosty from you.
All right. She links her hands together and kind of kneels
Yeah.
down for a foot.
He'll start out with the boosty and then kind of do a wall jump, grab edge of roof, and try to get up there.
Yep. Give me an acrobatics check. It's not too hard. It's not that high up, but still, you could still fail. So, oh yeah, you're fine.
Oh,
you
wow,
get
look
up,
at you go.
You get up there with all the flourish
Nice.
and coolness that you wanted to achieve.
All right, and now that he's up here, he's gonna quickly look, just in case there's a hatch or a skylight or anything that actually opens up normally.
You try looking, but there is you can kind of see where some of the roof, has seen better days. There is a very small hole that you could probably look through with with one eyeball, like half your face could kind of fit in this
Okay,
hole.
he'll to avoid making a bunch of noise by stomping around on the roof, he'll crawl over to that hole and have a peep.
Yep. Give me a stealth check just in case. Although it'll be much easier because you're crawling on the ground. Yeah, you're fine.
Oh wow.
You guys, you are the knight. Yeah, you go over and look through the hole. Do you have dark vision or anything like that?
You are the knight at 10 in the morning.
I believe we do.
Yes. Yeah, I think actually
all of you
all of us do because Elf ASMR.
Hell yeah.
That's right. Okay, yep, so you're able to kind of look inside. Your vision's limited with the size of the hole.
Yeah.
You're able to see. First off, it fucking reeks. It smells bad. Secondly, you're able to kind of see inside, and you see what looks like a cot, kind of over in the corner, and it's like fuzzy and gross looking. That's all you're able to really see with such a small hole.
When you say fuzzy, do you mean like with mold or?
Yeah, like moldy. You take a second to kind of look at it. It's all in black and white, so it's maybe a little harder to tell than normal. But yeah, this is like some moldy stank and like there's little mushrooms and stuff.
Does the stench remind me at all of the ooze we fought the previous day?
No.
Okay. All right. He'll swoose quietly back to the edge of the roof and look down at the other three. Well, there's not a way in, per se, but there was a small hole. It reeks something foul in there. And there's a bed covered in mold. That's all I could see. I didn't see any movement while I was looking, did I?
Nope. It is still and quiet.
If there are people in there, they're not doing much of anything at the moment.
I have a couple of snares if we want to. I don't know if this hole is big enough to drop something down.
Well, if it's big enough for like half my face, it's probably big enough for a small object. I'm assuming a snare is like.
It's like a trap.
Yeah, but I think if you just drop it down, it's not going to set up in a position to trap someone.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, I have a silly idea. I pull out the any tool again, and I want to think of, you know where it's like the stick, but it has the mirror on the end of it?
Oh, jeez. Sorry, I just linked something by mistake.
Wow! So Tabitha makes that, if it can do that. And then...
So you do, but there's no glass. It's just metal and wood. So you have like a metal reflective surface at the end. It's not as effective as like a mirror would be, but it's like a smidge.
Well, this is worth trying at least.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah.
If I could see it from a few more angles, I might be able to tell whether there's someone in here or not.
You could also convert it into a crowbar to see if you can loosen some of those wood.
Well, actually, you know what? Albrin, just hang on to this while you're up there. And she tosses it up. God, do I need to make a check? Because Tabitha's weak as shit.
Nah,
I mean,
she's not that high up. You guys could get it after a try or two. It's nothing worth rolling over.
Yeah, so he'll go back to the hole, and first he will try this little mirror thing. Just kind of put it up against the hole and peer into it. Given that it's metal and not like glass, he probably won't be able to make out details, but I think he is chiefly trying to see if he can spot anything moving.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
All right, here's what we do. We create a hole in the ceiling, and then we drop grenades inside, and then we examine the place.
21, with the 21, you're able to make out another patch of gross, moldy, mushroomy, fungus-y fuzz. And that's really about it.
Still no movement. Okay.
Nope.
Then, yeah, he's gonna convert the any tool into moment to moment whatever is most useful out of like a hacksaw, a crowbar, and just try to work this hole a little bigger.
And
how big do you want it to be? Like enough for you to get down, or?
Be sure to examine the other side of the wood when you can, in case it has lined up along the ceiling.
Ah, my brother, you're such a clever rogue for a man of the cloth. He's gonna, yeah, he'll start, he'll start prying up a bit, and yeah, I guess his ultimate goal would be to make it big enough for someone to fit down, but he's gonna take it slow and steady. He will examine the underside of bits of roof as he takes them off to see, just in case that provides any clue as to the environment in here. Is there more moss and shit on it?
Yeah, you look at the wood. There's nothing out of the ordinary on the wood. There's no moss growing on it. As you dig, let's say it probably takes you like 5 minutes. If you're trying to be like sneaky about it, it's probably gonna take like
Yeah.
5 to 10 minutes to make an adequately sized hole. Yeah. After some time, you are able to make a hole big enough for each of you to fit down. You're all roughly the
Okay.
same size, so it's not an issue anyway.
Yeah,
Still
he's
no
not going
movement from
straight down, of
below.
course. He's
Right.
with the much larger hole. He's going to try to get a proper look at the inside of this place.
Yep. You poke your head in. You swivel it around. You see in total a very dark room, but in that dark room is 5 beds. And they're all covered in this nasty, gross moss.
Oh.
And there's no sign of anything that looks like an ooze or really anything that's obviously alive and possibly hostile. Okay. And yeah, he'll crawl back to the edge of the roof. All right, we've got an entrance from the top.
Right.
There's, I assume the source of this foul stench is this moss that seems to be growing on virtually every surface, but especially the beds. So I would take care not to brush up against it, and he'll take out a cloth and kind of put it over his nose and mouth, and maybe to be a little careful about what you breathe in from here.
Oh, yeah, sure. Do you have a
Wendy,
spare
can you
one of
proceed?
those?
Oh, of course. I'm sure Albrin has plenty of handkerchiefs.
Yeah.
And then Wendy, if you could provide further boosties.
Oh, absolutely. She links her hands together again and offers it out to Tabitha. You coming?
Yes, of course. Whew, I am not used to these things, but I will do my best.
Oh, you'll get used to them the more you do.
Okay. Tabitha, you notice that she has, like, very nice dress shoes on, and she hoists up her dress a little bit to, like... And it takes her a couple times to actually get in a position. You remember, Tabitha was never... not even close to a jock in this family. All right, what
Acrobatics, I think?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
It should be pretty easy if Wendica's boosting you, and then Albrin can hold out the wooden thing. Oh, wow,
You don't have to. Yeah, you're fine.
So I forgot
You
Tabitha.
say that's not your thing, but you apparently have a +10 acrobatics.
I forgot Tabitha actually has really good acrobatics.
She spends like 3 minutes bunching up her dress and getting ready like a Southern belle, but then she's just like...
Now, here I
Her legs draw into her dress, and then like a thruster fire pops out.
God, you didn't even need me.
No, I still absolutely needed the assistance. These shoes were not meant for climbing or jumping whatsoever. Hold on, I know I'm bad at athletics. That's the thing I'm bad at. Don't ask me to run.
Alright,
Yeah,
well.
that makes sense. Nothing strength-based.
Minnie, your turn.
Perhaps in the interest of keeping all of us, well, perhaps 2 of you should go inside and then and just unlatch the front of it.
No, that's fair.
That makes
guess.
sense. Sure.
I mean, it's less flashy, but sure.
We'll probably want it unlatched as soon as possible anyway. I just have that sense. Better it be unlatched immediately rather than be still latched when we're running, fleeing from terror from whatever horrors wait inside.
Okay, so
Jeez,
who's dropping
can you lighten
down?
up a little?
I guess Albrin and Tabitha by process of elimination, although if we weren't all going, Tabitha is probably not the right other person to bring.
What are you talking about? She has magic.
That's fair, I guess, yeah. Alright. So if Tabitha accompanies Albrin over to the hole, is the hole on, like, close to the door, or, like, on the opposite side of this building?
The hole is kind of right in the middle. So if you drop down,
Okay.
you're going to be right in the center.
Is there anything, are there any shelves or really anything one could try to swing onto to avoid just dropping down in the middle of the room?
Yes, but the building isn't that high. You you would have to be like right up near like the top of the building to swing onto a nearby shelf, and that's like so little rope you get like no swing action.
Yeah. Okay, then here's
Those
what
things
Albrin-
are around.
Yeah. Does this have a map, by the way, or is this just description?
Might have a map here in a minute. We'll see.
Okay. All right. So what Albrin's gonna try to do then is he'll grab Tabitha around the waist, and take the Omni tool, and he's gonna so this thing can become anything that's like basically a simple tool of some kind,
Pole
right?
vault across the
Yeah,
room.
I was thinking, can I just make this a fairly as long as possible wooden pole with the metal ends, and just kind of set it down, get as close to the floor as possible, and in one motion drop through the hole, plant it in the floor, and then like follow it forward across the room like a non-jumping pole vault to try to get to the door before touching the ground.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check.
All
I'll
right.
say yes, but it's going to be pretty difficult.
Yeah.
We'll say
Oh,
this
hey.
gray building. 30? Yep, that's enough. We'll say the door is this round line right here at the bottom of this gray square I have drawn. Yes, you are just barely able to make it. That is a toughie. So you're like right here, kind of in the middle.
He gives Tabitha a very debonair hold on tight.
You said brown line?
Yeah, the brown line. We'll say the brown line is this door. It's kind of hard to see on the map, but it's right here.
Oh, I don't see that at all.
You might be on the GM
Yeah.
layer.
Oh no, let me see. Did I make it to the wrong thing? Oh, I probably did. Ka-chow.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
There
yeah.
it is.
The door!
Yeah, so if we started here from the hole, I don't know exactly what size the interior is, but basically just hoping to get as much this direction movement before we actually touch down as possible.
Yep, you with that 30, you're able to land right in front of the door.
Oh.
Okay. Then as we touch down, assuming nothing instantly happens, Albrin's just going to look for a latch and unlatch it.
You find the latch, you unlatch the latch, and as the door opens and sunlight enters this room, let's see, who's outside? We got Tavin, we got Wendica. Tavin and Wendica, as you're greeted by your siblings, you see the mossy, slimy nonsense start to wriggle a little bit.
Oh! Close the door! Close the door! I just shut it right back on them.
You shut it right back on them, and as you shut it right back on them,
Well, that was exceedingly
You're gonna
rude.
need me in there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Is it moving?
oh, they start moving.
Oh,
It becomes
open the door! Open the door!
becomes very obvious.
One has a bed.
One does have a bed.
Brother.
Oh, oops, that's supposed to be on the back. Silly me.
Yes, Albrin's like, aha, unlatches the door, doors open. Immediately, Tavin slams the doors in our face. Excuse me?
Did we sin? I just don't know anymore. Did we just
Open the door!
Oh, now it's open the door.
Albrin kicks the door open this time, a little annoyed and not too upset at the idea that the door might whack Tavin a little bit.
Behind you!
What?
Before Tavin,
You look behind you, and you're going roll initiative.
Yeah.
As a spellcaster, I am in the worst spot possible.
yeah, I'm so sorry.
No,
Don't worry. You've still got a gentlemanly hand around your waist, a chivalrous grip that will shield you from harm.
Listen. I like you. I don't think so. I will do my-
Where's the initiative?
It's on the right.
It's on the right.
It's under perception.
Oh, I see it.
Perception. Yeah,
Oh,
there's a
why did I
button.
roll so bad?
Just make sure you have yourself clicked. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so everyone. Okay,
Alright.
Wendica. You see these? They looked so stationary before, but now they are definitely starting to wriggle and sort of erupt and pop and be disgusting. And they're heading right for Albrin and Tabitha.
Okay, I am going to immediately work my way in here and try to draw aggro for this one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you're just gonna step in and start wailing on it. You
Yep.
might want to
Yeah.
go. If it's big enough for you to hit from, you might want to move this far so that you're closer to these guys in the back than Tabitha is.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Okay, yep. You use one movement to go there, and you got 2 left.
Yep, and that
All right.
shouldn't attack. It shouldn't do an attack of opportunity because they haven't done shit yet, thankfully.
Nope.
Also,
Yeah.
they probably don't have it since they're just moss.
Yeah.
Probably don't
Yep.
have it.
We're gonna keep
Okay.
saying that, and then we'll finally find the one enemy in this
might
module that
be.
has it, and be like, ah!
Yeah, it'll be scary.
All right,
The
I'm
assassin
gonna
mosp.
Oh.
this one
Okay. Give
With
me.
the- flurry of blows. So
Ooh.
here's 2.
Okay, so yep, that counts as your second action because that's how flurry of blows works. Yeah, man,
I
you start.
thought it was just 2.
Well, so you're on your second action because you moved, and then you
Yes.
you get 2 hits for the action cost of
Oh.
1. So you still
Right,
have
sorry, I was
another
thinking-
one after this. Yeah,
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
and it
I'm
counts
just gonna
as
beat
your
the shit out of this thing.
it counts as your number 2. Okay, so all of those crit. Yeah, so 1, 2. Well, you just get 3 total. But yeah, those first 3 crits. So you deal 10, 20, 6 damage to this one.
Damn.
Because crit rules, if you recall, it's 10 higher than their AC, or if you just roll a 20.
26. Well, okay, that works.
That's pretty good. All right.
And it is now their turn. Okay, so this one that you're immediately fighting is getting punched by you, and it doesn't really like that one bit. So it's just going to use all 3 of its attacks on you, Wendica. Got 1, 2, 3. What's your AC?
I just closed my sheet. I shouldn't have done that.
Actually, I might
It's
just gain your token.
22.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
2 of these hit. You take 19 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Give me a fortitude save.
Oh no, they do other things too.
Of course
Okay.
they do.
Okay, fort save.
Okay. We'll basically just go left to right up. So this one next to Albrin is going to go after Albrin.
Alrighty.
So 1, 2, 3.
My AC is also 22.
Okay, all of these miss. You are just too dashing. You are too full of panache to be hit
Oh.
by mere slime.
Ooh.
Let's see. Top left. Also going to go after Wendica since it is the immediate threat.
I fought puddings tougher than you.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it also misses all of those. This one on the right is going to move off of its bed. What's these things speed?
Schlorp.
Schlorp.
There's so many.
There's many.
Where the heck is their speed? Oh yeah. Okay, so these guys are way slow. 1, 2. It's gonna get all up in your business. It's going to do 2 at Wendica, and I think that's all it can. No, it can reach Tabitha too. So we'll mix it up a bit. So let's see. So we got 1, 2. Let's see. Wendica, you take 7 bludgeoning damage. Give me a fortitude save.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
Okay. And the third one will go after Tabitha.
Okay.
Ha! It rolled a 0.
yeah!
Nothing happens. those third attacks can be a big bummer because they're very hard to hit with.
Yeah.
5, 10,
Oh, there's a fifth
15.
one. Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
there's one up there.
Yeah.
shit. I didn't even see that.
Okay.
I did
Tavin's
say there
turn.
were many.
There are
Alright.
many.
I
I did mention 5 beds earlier.
That's
think
fair.
I'll save the Heelys if that's quite all right.
Yes. Yep, that makes sense.
That is fine. I can take quite a few more hits.
Yeah, because it doesn't seem like they're not nearly as lucky as that black pudding was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to actually rush in and let me do a little science real quick.
What are you trying to do?
I was just trying to see if we could get a little flanky flank going on. But it doesn't seem so. So I'm going to I'm gonna slappy the one that Wendica started working on.
Okay. Yep, the doors are open, so you have 2 actions left. So you spend them however you want.
Yep. I'm gonna give it. I got a warhammer from somebody. I don't remember that, but
that's you wanted me to pick your
oh yeah,
your
sure
magic
did.
items, so that was one I gave you.
Yeah, sure did. No, I'll go with the +1 flail. Cool. All right, next attack.
Hey.
Now, did you when you click this, are you clicking the same attack again, or are you clicking the 2 or the 3?
Oh, you know what? I should have clicked the 2.
You gotta click the 2 because it's your second attack, yeah.
What does the 2 take away from the? What does the 2 take away?
5.
It's -5 if it's a finesse weapon. I think it's -4.
Okay, so I got a 15 on that.
Okay, so yeah, 15 hits. You deal your 3 bludgeoning scorch.
All right.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah, no.
And it's Albrin's turn.
All right. So, first off, Albrin takes a quick check to his side. Tabitha sees Tabitha is so far okay, kind of like okay. And then let's see. Not very easy to get anywhere to flank without abandoning Tabitha to this one, so he's not gonna worry about that. Instead, he is just gonna start off and try to feint at the ooze that is directly to this side of him. And so that I think I have a macro for this. Okay, so this is a 29 against its perception.
DC. Oh yeah, DC is 10 plus their perception. 29 easily beats it.
Ooh.
Okay, does it beat it by 10 or more?
Yes, it does.
Oh, okay, so it's a critical success.
Oh.
And so that means this ooze is flat-footed against my melee attacks until the end of my next turn.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll
Let's
throw
get
on a
him!
little,
And,
material.
It also activates a little ability you might have read about. Panache.
Tell me all about this panache.
Tell me all about this panache. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and give myself a little marker for that. That's my panache. And then, yeah, he's going to open up a salvo and inaugurate this new weapon he's trying out. So he'll pirouette around his nunchaku and go for a precise strike bap against this guy.
I would love it if these things were immune to bludgeoning.
For some reason.
No, not immune to bludgeoning. Yeah, you deal that. You deal that damage.
I forget how high did you have to roll to crit?
It's 10 higher than what its AC
Okay.
is. You don't know what its AC is, but yeah, you also crit.
Damn.
Okay, nice.
Easily.
So another 26?
Yeah, I think it's just straight doubled. So okay, so yeah, 26, and then
you got 2 actions left, I believe. Or you
well, the feint was my first
one.
action.
Okay, you got one more.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for another hit. I think this will be number 2.
Number 2.
14.
14 beats it. Not a crit, but it does beat it. You deal, man. You're doing good damage.
Woo!
I rolled.
You deal another 14.
Dang. Okay. Yeah. He swings
damage.
these things around like a maniac and manages to strike exactly the precise spots, and then kind of pulls back. Well, I think I could get used to these. Also,
Woo!
I just realized I didn't have a macro for it, but that should also have my precise strike damage, which is 3 precision damage. Are oozes susceptible to precision damage?
To see if these ones are, give me a occultism check.
Oh,
Shoot.
Just Albrin.
I forgot. to
oh, okay, maybe.
15. Let's see. I have a little thing for identifying monsters. Let's see. With that, you're not sure.
All right, well, if they are...
You definitely dealt some chunky damage, but whether your precision damage has anything to do with that is unknown to you at this time.
If they are susceptible to precision damage, then that's 3 extra damage on each of those hits. So just mark it if appropriate, and otherwise don't. And that's my turn.
Tabitha.
Cool. Okay. So, I think what Tabitha's going to do is, because I feel like if she moves, she's going to get bapped from like 3 different directions.
Well,
So,
they probably not, actually. Like, they probably don't have attack of opportunity.
okay. So,
Although, I mean, I suppose
no one
you
has
have,
tested that theory.
no one's tested it, but...
I mean, I might be the first one. So what I'll do then is I will open with a burning hands and a cone to get these 2. Because I assume with a 15-foot cone I can get them without hurting my siblings.
Yep.
So, boop. And that'll be one of the uses.
They have to make a basic saving throw. So, yep, if they beat that 21, it's half. If they fail, it's, okay, so that's 1 for each of them.
I'm hoping fire is more effective against them because they are moss.
Ooh.
Give me
that
one
would
more.
be neat.
Okay,
Yeah,
they both fail
grass
horribly. They take their 9 fire damage.
Fabulous. Okay. And because of that, Tabitha is going to try and move out of the building and see if it
Good.
provokes attacks of opportunity.
It doesn't.
Oh, sweet! Yeah, no, she, and just so...
Your family members are able to easily make it so you can escape.
Oh.
Nothing attacks you.
Thank you very much. She scurries out with her cane of fire.
Yeah, stay out there. It's for the better.
Yeah, that's all I can do. That's all my actions.
Okay. Wendica.
I realized I forgot to take into account the fact that I can stun these fuckers.
Just try to fall back maybe just a little bit.
Down here?
They seem pretty slow. I bet we can choke them at the door and skewer them. Well, I mean, bludgeon them, I suppose.
If they're bunched...
Same difference. I know what you're talking about.
I mean, if they're bunched up, I can hit multiple with my various spells.
Okay,
I can also throw a big fucking boulder and basically blow up the building.
Is this good, or should I go back one more? What do you want?
That's fine.
Okay.
Enough to block the door,
Yeah.
not enough to... enough to
it's
block
good.
the door, not enough to whatever.
It's good because it means this guy back here will barely be able to participate until one of his friends dies.
All right, I'll keep wailing on this one here.
Yeah, girl.
Also, I realized since I forgot about the stunning effect, it has to make a sport save.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, it has to make a fort save against what?
My class DC, which is 19.
Okay, so we'll say. I think you basically say which. It's stunning fist, right?
Yes.
Okay, which of those? Because it only attaches to one fist, I believe. So which? I assume you want to put it on that 32.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So it'll get its fortitude save. What DC does it have to beat again?
19.
It
And
meets,
if it
beats. Okay.
Oh, if it meets? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, if it meets, it beats. Yep. I established that last time because I gotta
Gotcha.
remember.
Nope, that
Yep,
makes sense.
so it's not stunned, but you still deal all this
Chunky
damage.
damage.
Chunky damage, so double that. Let's see. 10 plus 12 plus...
Got him.
Are you clicking the right macro? Are you doing... Or are you just clicking the same one over and over?
Oh, right. So I
You gotta
do
do
need
the... Yeah, so reroll. So click the number 2 and the number 3 next to your attack, because that's your second and third attacks.
Yeah.
Okay, so it wouldn't be the, Given its, flurry of blows, I thought it would be the...
So flurry of blows, I
Words.
believe the way it works is so your first 2 hits are based off of your main attack modifier, and that just
Gotcha.
counts as one action. If you go to punch as your second action, it takes a penalty, and then your third action, it takes a bigger penalty.
Gotcha. Okay,
Yep.
So there should be next to your fists, there should be a number 2 and a number 3. If you click the 2 and then the 3. Yeah, there you go. So attack 2,
Okay.
which 20 will hit, and then
Oh, jeez.
oh shit.
Oh,
We
wow.
got some crits, baby. Alright, so yeah. Alright, so these first 2 attacks are crits, so that's 10 plus 12 is 22. The 20 hits, so the 22 plus 7 is 29. 29 plus 12 is... Let's see, 30 plus 12 is 42 minus 1. Okay, so yeah.
Can fist only be used once per turn, or am I able to do it twice?
I'd have to look, but I think you just attach it to one fist, and if it fails, then...
Yeah, and besides, you're
Gotcha.
only hitting the one anyways, so...
Okay.
Yep, makes sense.
Yep.
Wendica, you obliterate this gross pile of moss. Do you want to flavor this at all?
No, I'm bad at flavor.
No.
Cool.
It dies.
It dies. Yeah, you punch it, bits of moss and fungus go all over the place, splattering the room in gross green ichor. And this one's McFucking dead.
Ooh, good word. Always like a
High
good
five!
McFuckin, yeah.
No, high
McFucking, yeah.
elbow.
McFucking. And now it's these slimes.
Albrin and Wendica do a high elbow. McFucking.
McFucking.
All right, this one to the right of Albrin is just going to keep going after him. It doesn't see any reason to change anything.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. God, they're rolling bad. It misses all. I can just tell. It misses every single one. This one is going to use a movement to get down here. It's going to use its first one on Wendica. And misses. Its second one against Albrin. Ooh, just barely misses. Alright, this one, so let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot how movement works. They're a little bit faster than I thought, but they're still pretty slow. So, 5, 10, 5...
We should probably move that one on top of the dead
Yeah,
one.
this one can fuck off.
Just throw it out the wall.
I'm going to bed.
It just flies off.
1, 2, 1, 2, and it's going to use one attack against Wendica. Skabloosh. It meets, it beats, you take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
This one is just going to move closer.
What are they doing when they hit? Are they like bunching up and then punching, or
More or less, yeah. A pseudopod comes out, much like the other
Getting my
ooze.
health there. Whoop.
Okay.
They're just slapping you with their bodies.
All right. Now I'll go ahead and heal. I'll go ahead and throw Wendica some healies.
Under the bus.
Yes. Goodbye, sister. Oops.
I would not blame you.
Oh wait. I think I just do it, right?
Yeah, you just do it. You'll have to roll the however much you heal, but
How much do I heal?
let's see. You're doing it as a third level spell, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Positive
I believe
energy, and then it gets a blah blah blah.
I believe normally it just does 1d8 plus whatever. So 1d8 hit points. So yeah, you. I'm dead. So since it's automatically heightened, it's 3d8s. And are you doing the 1 action, 2 action, or 3 action?
We'll go with 2 action.
Okay, so it's 3d8 plus 8. Because doing it the 2 action is automatically.
Okay.
You automatically add 8.
D8 plus.
Actually,
8.
no, I'm sorry. It's 8. Because I forgot. You get extra healing for this 2 action version, increases by 8. So that's 8, 16, 24. So add 24 instead of 8.
Okay, that felt that was like
3D,
that.
yeah.
I remember it doing a lot when I did it last
Yeah.
time, and so.
I want to have a macro for that because I keep forgetting.
There you go.
Your 3d8 plus 24. That's how much.
36 Wendica.
Cool, thank you.
Wow.
And Tavin is a praying.
Ooh, whoop.
He's a praying. And it's Albrin's turn.
That brought me back to full.
Nice. All right.
Debate.
Albrin's going to transfer the nunchaku back and forth between his hands and then go for a casual backhanded strike to try to finish off this one that he's already hit twice.
Mm-hmm.
So
And it is flat-footed still, so it's even easier to hit. It's already pretty easy to hit, but now it's just not even fair.
So that's it. With the flat-footed, that's a 33.
Ooh.
Yep. Cool.
that
So,
should be a crit for
do you
16, I guess.
want to flavor how you destroy this gross piece of moss?
Yeah, I think he spins around the nunchaku, and as he's turning, already his thoughts turning to fighting the other ones, he casually slaps the nunchaku back and just bashes the incoming pseudopod entirely away from the rest of its body and leaving it to kind of and quiver down onto the floor like a punctured Jello cup.
Whoa.
Yep, it does exactly that. We'll just get it out of here for convenience. And you got 2 actions left.
All right. Then moving right along, I think he's gonna. Let's see.
You got 3 left.
I think he'll go ahead and I'll attack the one directly in front of me, and that'll roll my second attack macro, my second attack row.
Oh. That's chunky.
Yep, 26 is good and crit, so you deal. You said this one right in front of you up top.
Yep.
Okay.
And
You deal
I'm gonna make that. Oh shit! I'm sorry. I should have rolled the damage differently. My bad. I meant to use my my finisher move that consumes my panache for extra damage.
Okay. So you deal 22. What's the extra damage you would normally deal?
Yeah. So basically, instead of dealing the 3, it deals an extra 3d6. So
Okay.
add,
I'll give it 3 back and then.
or well, that 11 didn't include the 3.
Oh, okay.
And so that uses up my panache, but then for my third action, I will attempt to get it back by... he's going to try to tumble through to here.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let's see if I can pull that off. I believe that's acrobatics.
Finally, just barely flanking absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if I'm tumbling through, I could go here instead. That might be more useful.
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
And here's my acrobatics. 19 against its reflex DC.
And reflex DC. Oh, easily. These things have piss poor reflex because of their mold.
All right.
Also, I think to properly flank, you need to be here. Because you need to be
Then,
able to
yeah.
draw a line
I
through
thought
the
you just-
center of the creature.
Oh, through the center of the creature.
Kind of like, yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's a little funky.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
I looked at the
I'll
rules the other day to be sure, because some of these things are weirdly shaped.
I'm going in deep.
Hey.
Tabitha, Babitha, what are you doing?
Okay, so I guess what Tabitha will do, she's not going to use any high-level spells because that feels very silly at this point.
Yeah, these don't seem like they're biggins.
Yeah, so what she'll do is, which one seems to be the most... You've been wailing on this one a lot, right?
The one immediately in front of Wendica, you can tell, is not looking as good as the other ones.
All right.
We haven't hit this one yet because it just got here.
I will... Let's see here. You deal plus your spellcasting modifier. What does produce rock do? Which is my other spell.
That's like produce flame, but a rock. I think it just creates a rock you can throw at things. Like produce flame, you throw flame.
Yeah, I will do produce rock at the one in front of
Okay.
Yep,
You
so
deal 8 rock damage.
8 rock damage. I was really hoping for a higher roll so I could get persistent rock damage. Or I should.
Oh no, he's caught on rock!
Yeah, it's like basically gets wedged in, like ow.
No.
Okay, you spend 2 actions to chuck a rock. It hurts.
Yeah, that's really all I can do. You know what? I'll also study these things really quick using occultism to see if I can learn a little bit more about them. Like, are they specific? I don't know what the fuck they are.
12, yeah, no, unfortunately not these creatures.
Yeah, ew. Don't like them.
I don't like them. Wendica's turn.
Okay. Yeah. It's the flanking is basically a +1 to hit, right? Am I right?
What's
it's
that?
been so long.
I
We
think
get a
it treats them as flat-footed in this, doesn't it?
If you're flanking, it's flat-footed, they get a -2 to AC, so you don't do anything on your end.
Gotcha. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I can really do but smack him around more.
Sure.
I mean,
Still helpful, so.
punches are valid.
Yeah, make sure
I'll
you're
put it on that
clicking.
23.
Yeah. Yep, so you got your that. Are you just going to use all of your actions to hit it?
Yep.
Back to...
Pounce.
So, yep. Nope.
Nope.
But that's
Ooh.
okay. That's still okay. So you deal...
That's in that one.
So that's 26 damage you deal.
Okay.
Blarp. You punch a lot of the gross rock and mold and fuzz away.
What to do with my third? There's nothing I really want to. I don't want to move, so we're fine.
Well, that is your third. Your first one, 2. Yeah, your third attack is your third action. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's the slime mold's turn. So yes, seeing Wendica just obliterating their slimy brethren, they're just gonna focus the fuck out of you. They have no reason to go after anyone else.
Oh, did you fort save that?
Oh, for the stunning?
For stun fist, yeah.
Let me. What does it have to be?
It's
19.
19, right?
19.
Yep.
Okay. Which one are you stunning?
I've only hit
This one on the left. So we'll give that one a snail, I guess. Okay, it is stunned. What does stun do exactly? Do they just skip a turn, or what do they?
Yeah, it's 1 turn.
That is helpful.
Yep, unless it's a crit fail to fort, and then it's 3 turns.
Okay, not that long, but okay, so that one gets to skip his turn. This one is gonna try to bop at you though. So 1, 2, 3.
Understandable.
Man, these guys are just missing. They suck. All of those miss. So let's see. 5, 10, 5, 10.
He's getting there.
Can it reach you from there?
Mhm.
Yeah, it has reach, so I would say yes.
Oh shit.
Let it.
Because they're big, so they can,
Yeah, no, that makes sense. This is like, oh yeah, they just like
They
swoop
big.
out.
they can slurp you from there. But it only gets 1 attack.
Let it.
It doesn't matter because it
You could have
misses.
taught them.
Hell
You
yeah.
taught them and they just miss. They're rolling
Hey,
really bad.
hey, you quit that shit! I come over and start whacking it with my flail to try and like as the little pseudopod runs out towards Wendica, I'm like, no!
Stop it! I don't like it.
And yeah,
Oh,
I'm
that's
just
so
gonna,
cute, Minnie.
just gonna give it a little slappy.
Ah, yes, my sister's full name, Wendica Tavin Vario.
And then here's the second one.
Okay, which one are you attacking?
The one that just tried to get Wendica.
Oh, this one over here on the right? Okay. So, yep, you deal some chunky damage, so that's 22 total. Albrin's turn.
Aha! Alright. So, this one's currently stunned, yes?
Yes, it is still stunned.
Okay.
And all things that apply to that.
Yeah, I don't know if that gives any additional bonuses to attack beyond making it flat-footed.
Let's see. Can't act while stunned. You lose actions. You're stunned for. Let's see. Stun might also have duration. Right, duration. You're stunned.
Oh, regardless, I'll go ahead and roll.
It's
and
just stunned. Yeah.
I'll see if it matters. It should be flat-footed from me flanking. So add 2 to this.
Well, it's -2 to their AC, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
That still hits.
Oh yay!
Hey, yay!
You deal your 14. Good job.
Nice.
It doesn't crit, but you're doing some good damage anyway.
Is it still up?
It is still up.
And let's go again. Ha ha!
Here we go.
Yep, 17 beats it. That's another 5.
Ah, for minimal damage, unless it takes precision damage, in which case add 3 to each of those.
I'm remembering. Don't worry.
Okay. And that was kind of I was riding the high of all my like high damage dice rolls, and then I rolled a 2 and a 1 on that last one.
Yeah, that's the duality of
Nice.
fiddly dice.
Yeah, third attack is pretty unlikely to hit, but I could try it.
You should just do it. Like, what
Okay.
else are you gonna do?
So, I just checked. Stunned means you lose an action. So if you're stunned to 1, you lose 1 action. If you're stunned to 2, you lose 2 actions. And
Oh,
so
so
on.
he should still get 2 attacks.
I see.
I'll resolve that after Albrin is done.
Boy, do I try to live the dream of hitting on a -10?
Kill it before it gets those extra attacks that we missed last turn.
It remembers to attack. Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, too late.
It's sitting there with the Pathfinder rulebook, like, hey!
Hey! Eats
All
the
right, I'll
book.
give it
I'm
a
gonna
shot.
get you.
I'll give it a shot. Huh!
Nope.
Nope.
Oh boy.
6 even that. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna get 2 more against Wendica. The clear
6, it
threat.
meets, it beats. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, there's 6 AC.
God.
Okay. Wendica, you take 10 bludgeoning damage. Give me a fortitude save.
Oh god, that we don't know what that does yet.
Nope.
Okay, yeah, because I've passed all of them so far.
What is the save trying to meet?
Not sure.
Oh.
Okay.
Ah,
Okay.
it's just
Okay.
gonna keep it that way.
All I've said is okay. I haven't said if you've succeeded or not because you wouldn't know quite per se if you'd succeeded or not.
Hey y'all.
Not
Uh-oh.
immediately.
This could be.
Oh.
I've gotten
Uh-oh.
over 20 every time, so
Are you
we're
gonna
okay.
Are you gonna get spider bites?
Are
That's
we
what
going
they call
to
it.
attract the slithering despite being elves?
I mean, this could be a
Something nasty.
yeah, something else. 1d4 plus your spell. Yeah, I'll stick with throwing rock, which is just magic for me. I'm gonna go for
Just a cantrip, right?
yeah, just a
You
cantrip.
can throw infinite rocks.
So throw another rock.
Wait, how much damage did I take again?
10.
I didn't mark it.
10.
10, okay.
You took 10. 8 even. Oh, it's not flat-footed. 8 is not enough.
Oh dang. All right. Well, that's Tabitha. Yeah. Nope.
Okay. Did
That'll.
you want to move anywhere, or are you good there?
She's pretty content being very far away.
Yeah,
Fair
it's
enough.
fair.
Well, that actually has reach.
I'm
Now what she said.
imagining if I can hit this hecker like a couple more times, it'll be gone, so I'm not gonna
Yeah, that
stun
one's
it.
probably on its last pseudopod.
Oh, I should aim for that one. I'm a fool.
Ooh,
Critical
Oh,
hit, how
get
you
fucked.
Like that shit.
Damn.
oof.
Which one are you attacking?
This one.
Okay, so yeah, so that attack will just blow up with this one before you start rolling more things.
Yep.
Yeah, so you punch this one as it's momentarily stunned. You see what looks like a human face kind of go like, and it's just gone.
She
you out
winces
of
for
there.
a second there.
Okay, you got 2 actions left and 2 more slimes.
Okay. Since I've already used my flurry
Mhm.
Yep.
again.
Damn.
Oh, wow!
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Max
So-
damage too.
So this one, as well, it moans out in a sad way. Gone.
I have obliterated 3 of these.
I like to think you do like a palm attack and it's like a shotgun going off each
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
every
there's
time
like a delay. Nani?
every time you wind up for a punch, it's